Hey guys, this is part 2 of my apple crumble muffin recipe. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made these muffins. So first, you want to preheat your oven to 425. Then in a bowl, I'm mixing together about 1.5 chopped apples, brown sugar, cinnamon, lemon juice, and flour. You want to mix that together and set it aside. There is going to be like this juice on the bottom that the apples release. So we're going to include that in the muffin batter. So then in a separate bowl, I'm mixing together my dry ingredients for the muffin batter, including the sugar. You want to mix that together and set it aside. Then I made the crumble topping. I mixed it with my hands, and you're looking for a texture that's kind of like this. So it's like crumbly, kind of like sand, or like cheesecake, the bottom part, if you've ever made that. Now in a bowl, I'm mixing together all of my dry ingredients. I like using a whisk for dry ingredients. I feel like it just combines everything together really well, especially the egg. I feel like sometimes when you're making like wet ingredients, the egg doesn't fully get combined and you're just left with like chunks of like egg white, especially throughout the batter, which we don't want. Now I'm adding in my dry ingredients to this bowl. Again, mix really well. I use a spatula for this. If you have a hand mixer, you can also use that or a stand mixer. So once this is all combined, I add in the apple mixture into this. Again, scrape the bottom of the bowl. You want to include like all that juice, its flavor that'll flavor the muffins, and it's going to make your muffins taste like apple crumble or apple pie with like half the effort. So once this is all combined, I used a 6 muffin pan. If you want to use a 12 one, you can. You just have to adjust like the amount of cooking time that you're doing, but it'll still be delicious. You'll just have smaller muffins versus what I'm making. I also use these like tulip muffin liners that I am obsessed with. Again, you can just use regular muffin liners or just butter your pan if you can't find these. I just think that they make them look like they're really from a bakery. So I'm putting it on my muffin batter. Then you kind of want to flatten the batter down so that you have more surface area for the crumble to be on top of. The crumble looks like it is way too much. It's not. You want to cover the top of the muffins because some of the crumble will kind of like melt into the batter and you want to have like a really nice crumbly top to the muffins. So they go in at 425 for 5 minutes. Then don't open the oven door, but lower the temperature to 350 and they'll stay in for I would say another 15 to 20 minutes, but just keep an eye on them. You really want them to be moist and soft in the center, but golden brown on top. So just keep an eye on it. Then when they're done, I'm going to show you what they look like at the end. But let me know what muffin recipe do you want to see next?